It's a rest day in La Rioja region, so guess what we found? But also, it's almost Father's Day. So happy Father's Day, Brian. Let's enjoy some wine.
Bodegas Montecillo is one of the oldest wineries in Spain. We set up the premium visit, which was 25 euros per person, and we specified that we would like our tour in English, which was no problem. Before starting our tour and going down to the cellars, we got a sneak peek into the winemaking room where wine is fermented and stored. This is normally not on the usual tour. The tour always starts with a visit to the history room of Montecillo. They also talk about the history of wine in La Rioja and the different types of wine there. The barrel room holds close to 10,000 barrels of wine. That's over 3 million bottles worth.
Welcome to more than 150 years of uninterrupted passion for authentic Rioja. Welcome to Bodegas Montecillo.
The multimedia display was truly impressive and very informative about the history of the winery. Our premium tour included a barrel tasting where we tasted a wine from the same vintage and age from an all-American oak barrel, a French oak barrel, and a mixed barrel. Then we had to guess the difference. I got all three correct, while Michelle only guessed one correctly. Next was a visit to the manual bottle room where wine bottles are stored for the wine to age. Because they're about to start fresh bottling, this room currently only holds 200,000 bottles. Finally, our tour took us to the vintage storage room. These bottles date back more than 50 years, and some of them sell for as much as $1,000 per bottle. Now for the best part of the tour, tasting their amazing creations. The premium tasting includes a white, a rosé, and a Gran Reserva red wine. Montecillo's wines have won over 300 awards at competitions around the world, and they consistently score high on Wine Spectator.
Bodegas Montecillo is a great stop.
It's the third oldest winery in Spain, and it is a fantastic tour. It's near the Camino, 1.5 kilometers.
On a rest day, it's doable. On a day that you're walking, probably not.
Yeah, so stay in Navarrete and walk the 1.5 kilometers thereabouts to come and do a tour and a tasting of this winery. It is worth it.
Beautiful wines. The tours range anywhere from 12 euros and up, depending on which tour you select. They have picnic lunches and other options. There's an escape room tour where you have to solve the riddles to get from one spot to the next. They've got really some interesting things, and they've put a lot of effort into making their tours entertaining and informative and delicious.
If you're staying, if you're walking the Camino, it means staying off stage just a little bit. We did that. We skipped Logroño altogether, and we stopped in Viana and then stopped in Navarrete. And they're both great little villages, so it's a fantastic way to break up your Camino.
Adios.